Good afternoon, good morning still. Last time I was not able to stay, but I do have some concerns, and I've always had some concerns about the rejection of the board putting Lapa on the website. And I would ask that the board would provide me with some type of statutory guidelines that they're using to make that determination. Either that or that the board will seek an attorney general's opinion. I hope someone will make a recommendation, because if not, I'm telling you right now, without any remorse, that I'm going to challenge it, and I'm going to challenge it on the ground that the board is not acting fairly and impartially toward Lapa. Things that are on that website are things that actually happen in this room. And if it's done in the public, then it should be made public. And none of you all should have a problem with whatever takes place inside of this public forum going public to the public. And that's where my concerns are. And whatever reason you all are trying to block Lapa from going on the site, when you have 2 other trade associations on there, someone needs to start giving me some explanations, because you're not giving me anything. You're not saying anything. You haven't given me any facts or guidelines to support why or why not Lapa should not be linked to the site. And I'm not heard anything that was valid or warranted. When Mr. Bankson did speak, he did not in any way cite any statutes or any sort for the time he had to even wait. I thought it was a waste of time for the effort that when he got up here or when he spoke, there's nothing said valid to support what you all voted against. And I'm still waiting for you all to get justification for the reasoning that you don't want Lapa on the site. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Let's wait. Let's let him do his comment.
Okay,
Let you do your
Well, I'll entertain the question, Mr. Jacob.
Amanda,
Yes.
how many members do you all have in your organization?
Well, we have several members, but the organization is not based.
Several is how many? 2, 3, 100?
Well, the first one, several is more than one.
Okay, but you can't tell me how many members you have. All right, let me ask you, are all of these members licensed auctioneers in the state of Louisiana? I'm just asking the question.
We have licensed and non-licensed auctioneers.
Okay, so you have some people that are not licensed in Louisiana belonging to the association. And you know if they're not licensed, they can't call an auction.
Listen, this is not the
All right,
Professional Trade
I just want to
Association.
know that
Listen,
for my
look here.
edification.
Yes, let me just indulge your question. I think that's a very warranted point that you're making. Our efforts is to broadcast public information that is done in the public forum. And I think we've done a lot of that and addressed the auctioneering industry of what's going on, especially for those who know what happened here week after week, month after month. So I'm asking for reasons why you have other associations that are linked to the site and my association is not. And there's no justification for being impartial. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand. And I've given you some leeway on this. It's not on the agenda that I'm letting you, as a courtesy. I know it's been on a previous agenda and we discussed it, the board voted. I understand your concerns, but I'll see about getting a letter out to you, a formal letter again to address your issues. Right now, let's go ahead with your public comment and let's stick to the agenda. Like I said, you have a lot of leeway on this and it's getting out of it.
Okay.
So let's stick to the agenda,
Yes, ma'am.
please.
Okay, and this is on the agenda as well, from the past meeting and on at this particular meeting. I request also to appear before this board in representation of Lapa.
You did for this meeting?
No, ma'am, I'm asking that.
Oh, now you want to request for the next meeting
Yes.
to get on the agenda?
Correct.
Okay.
So I don't know what your process is, but I'm quite sure because it's been that stringent. But I'm asking you, and I thank you all for your time again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else?